Right. Hello, everyone. This is Aniket Raj, the community leader at Devfolio, and really excited to see everyone participating at the BOB World Hackathon. Just to give some context about what I'll be covering in this session is just for you to get started on how to apply, how to use Devfolio to apply for the hackathon, and how the submission flow would look like. Basically, just taking those things over. And yeah, I think we can get started. So I'm just going to quickly share my screen. Uh, right. I hope it's visible. So yeah. So basically, this is the URL bob world hackathon world-hackathon.devfolio.co. Happy to drop it in the chat as well. So once you go to the hackathon page, so you will see the landing page over here, where you'll find all the details about the hackathon, what date does it start, what date does it end, um, details about the hackathon, and all those things, whichever details you'd like to find, is already posted by the organizers over here. Uh, and make sure that you're going through whatever documents are provided here just to get complete context on what the hackathon has in store for you. There's the complete schedule and some other links. You can see the email, website, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can feel free to reach out to the team. You'll find some FAQs, which you can go through in case you have any queries. There's a good chance that it has already been covered and answered over here. And yeah, so that's basically the landing page. And as you can see, I'm not logged in right now. So when I hit apply now, then basically I can sign up with my email or just simply sign up with Google to get things going. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to create a new account. Yeah, I'll just create a new account. Um, just so that we can see the flow from scratch. So I'm just gonna click on apply now, sign up with email, and I'm just gonna add my email ID. So I'll just add a test email ID. Uh, let's at gmail.com. Username I can choose to be anything. Yep. And then you can hit this checkbox if you want to stay in touch with Devfolio with all our upcoming initiatives. And I'm just going to click sign up and continue. So yeah, the moment you proceed to the application, as you can see now, we have reached the BOB World Hackathon page, and sort of gives you a heads up about what details will be taken about education, experience, link, contact. These things will be given out, and you can just simply continue to the application. And this will then start showing what is the status of your application, how much you have filled, and yeah, you can just start filling out details. I'm just going to say Aniket. Uh, then I can click next over here. Education. I can just say that I'm doing my bachelor's at MIT, ADT University. I can say I'm studying here currently. Field of study, you can add your course. So I'm just going to say computer science and engineering. Expected graduation, I'm just going to fill out some random dates. Next. So yep. So if you are the student and do not have any work experience, you can simply select that. I'm yet to find my first work opportunity, but in case you have done any internships or have been working, so you can just basically fill out those details over your employer role, from and to date, and description describing what work you're doing, something to give more context. So I'm just gonna click I'm yet to find my first work opportunity and proceed with the links. So over here, you can add any of your links just to attach your personal identity to it. It could be if you have your own website, your blog, GitHub, LinkedIn, Stack Overflow, Dribble, Kaggle, anything. Basically, you can even feel free to link your Twitter. So I'm just gonna add my personal website over here. So yep. Then next I can go to contact. I will have to add my phone number, but I think my phone number is already taken in my different account. So I'm just going to let this be for now. And then you'll have to click verify to like basically to verify your email, you'll get an OTP. Let me just quickly check on that. Yep, I got my OTP. Yeah, so now this is verified. And then comes the, so this was the first part of the application where you were filling all your personal details, describing who you are, what is your current work status, whatever, all the education details and everything. And then second part of the question where organizers wish to know the following for evaluating your application. So here's your chance to, really put in your best effort to put all the details, all the relevant things with whatever has been asked. We'll quickly walk through that. So title of the project, whatever you will be working on. I'm just going to say Project XYZ. Description in about 3,000 letters. So this is an amazing project which is trying to solve XYZ problems. So feel free, this is a Markdown editor. So when I say it's a Markdown editor, then it means you can add, you can put titles, let's say heading 2. So this way, if you go on preview, it will turn into a heading. If you want to add links, you can say read more about it here. So what you can do is just select this, make it into a link, and add the relevant URL over here. Just gonna add Devfolio.co. So what happens is that once you preview it, you can then make this clickable. So try to make, beautify this so that it's easy even for the reviewers to go through. Like the more easier it is, the more they are able to understand about the project, and like your chances of selection becomes higher. So let's make sure we are capitalizing on this. Technology adopted. You can write about whatever tech stack you're using. So there is also these are the following tech stacks I'm using. So you can just make it into a list. It's a React. You can just write Account Aggregator or AA. Basically, whatever best describes your project. So as you can see, it will come out as pointers. So make sure also you're providing as much context as possible. Category your project license. So it could be consent management, security, lending, PFM, so on and so forth. So wherever your project is applicable, just make sure you're selecting those checkboxes. And then how is it benefiting the bank? This is also one place where the organizers have put in this question to just see from your perspective, how do you think your project will be benefiting the bank? And I think you should be able to make a very good case over here to increase your chance of making it to the hackathon. So again, this is Markdown supported, so feel free to go really creative with this. Next, so I'm just going to add some boilerplate text. Yeah. Project document. So basically, you would be also having like a PDF, or if you're maintaining a Google document, just like export it as a PDF and submit over here. Whatever, everything about your project in the document you can add over here. So I'm just gonna just upload a random file which I have. Uh, yeah. So I just uploaded a random file, and then here's a checkbox to confirm, like, yes, I am above 18 years old. So since this hackathon is for 18 plus crowd, so you will have to consent on this. And it shows 94% over here because I've not like filled out my phone number yet. But as you can see, this is how your application flow would look like. Making sure that you're putting the best over here, as would spend some time to put in all these things. And I'm just gonna add like a boilerplate number just so that it becomes 100%. So yeah, you can choose, if you're applying as an individual, you can just choose to submit individual application. If I click this, it then directly goes for a review. Otherwise, or if you're applying as a team, then you can just click on this button, join or create team. Um, Over here, you can see there are two options. Either you have to create a team or join a team using a team code. So just to give you some context, I'll just maybe just create a team, team BOB champs. So I'm just gonna create team. As you can see, I can add I can add more of my friends to come for the event. So sorry, basically apply as a team. So I'm just gonna hit click copy. So this is the team code which is generated, and once your friends who would also be applying to the hackathon, you can just share this code with them, and using that code, they'll be able to join your team. So just another heads up I'd like to give, that even if like you're submitting as a team, each one still has to fill out all the individual fields in the application. So like they would be filling their own details. And when it comes to the project description, you can just like decide on what everyone is going to fill in together and just share it with everyone. So everyone will be filling out those forms, and then once the application shows 100%, then they can go ahead and join your team. So I'll just also like I'm just going to delete this team, and as you can see, like here's the field for the team code. So once your friends have also filled out all these details, it will show up as 100% for them, and they can join or create a team. So you have already created the team. So whatever team code you have gotten, you can just use that to join the team. So like I cannot obviously join this team code because like I've just deleted the team, so it doesn't exist. But this is how it will work. And then it will show up as a team, and then you can submit your application for review. So I'll just click submit. Yeah. So your application has now been submitted for review. Um, uh, as you can see, it says that the profile is under review, and you will be updated of the result via email. Um, and you will find all the announcements regarding the hackathon over here, and application details in case you just want to revisit what you have submitted. You can take a look at it over here. So yeah, that's pretty much about the application flow of how do you apply to be a part of the BOB World Hackathon. Now what I'm going to do next is show you the project submission flow. So I'll just need a quick minute so since like I'll just quickly accept myself to the hackathon so that I can show you the project submission flow. So I'll just need a minute for that. Yep. So I'm just going to quickly accept myself. Yep. So as soon as you receive an acceptance, uh, you'll get an email which says that you have been accepted to the hackathon, and this particular dashboard, like I just refreshed my page, so this is the uh, view it is showing, which basically means that congratulations, you have been invited to participate at the hackathon. And for this, what you'll have to do is you'll be given 2 days to confirm your participation. So you'll have to click yes, I will participate if you want to take it ahead and be a part of the hackathon. And if you do not wish to, if like something urgent has come up and you won't be able to submit a project at the hackathon, you can then just simply let the organizers know by saying by clicking on this button. Make sure that you are very sure about this, because then this status is not reversible. So I'm just gonna click saying yes, I will participate. And yeah, then it basically shows that that I've been accepted to the hackathon. I've also completed my RSVP, and then the check-in will be done by the organizing team. I think they will be providing you some more context on which I think you'll be joining their Slack, and they will be providing more context on how to get checked in. So yeah, what I'm also going to do is also just quickly check myself in so that I can show you the project submission flow. Yeah. So So I've just checked myself in. I'm going to refresh my page, and now it shows that I've checked in. And yeah, just to give you another set of instructions. So if even if you're participating as the solo, you will have to just create a team with you only being a part of the team. So I'm just going to just create the team for BOB Champs. So yeah, as you can see that now I am a single person in the team. I have completed my RSVP. I checked. I was also checked in. So need not worry about the check-in. That instructions will be provided by the organizing team on how would you get checked in. But upon getting accepted to the hackathon, make sure that you RSVP. It will be on the dashboard itself, and via like you will also be getting an acceptance email in your inbox, which will just show like the button to RSVP yourself. So yeah, once all those things are done, then you can see that yes, you will be ready to submit your project for judging. So I'm just going to click here, and yeah, begin the submission. So here are the fields which basically will be there. So project name, I'm just going to say project XYZ. Tagline, which is basically like an elevator pitch of your project, which basically means that uh, try to be very short and concise with the description of your project, which basically means like it's good enough to read, and that will catch the attention of the judges that okay, this is what this project is doing. I'm just going to say this project uh, is an advanced PFM app for the people, something like this. So yeah, that then attracts the attention of the judges. And then here is where we want you to get creative, is like the problem it solves. Describe the problem, what problem exists right now, and how is your project helping solve that. Again, this is Markdown supported, so make sure that you're putting as much context as possible. So this helps XYZ. Then also would like to know what challenges you ran into. That kind of journey also tells a lot about how you are as a developer or as a builder. How did you overcome? Because like yeah, it's not an ideal world where whatever software you write, it's directly running in the first instance. There will obviously be some bugs or some very specific challenges which you need to like sort of Google and see how it works best, and how to resolve that. So yeah, like basically we'd like you to tell about that as well. You can say there was a bug in deploying uh, XYZ, like deploying or something like that. Just basically walk us through what issues did you face, and to resolve that, I was able to find a couple of resources on Stack Overflow, something like this. Then technologies used. So basically, like you can just add it as tags here. So I'm just gonna select say React, Node.js, and whatever you have been using to sort of make your project. Just add all the tags over here. Um, so links. So links basically means where you can, like whatever link, whatever. Let's say if you have actually built the project, you can maybe share the deployment link wherever it is live, or if you have made an app and you have just published it on the Play Store, you can also add the link for that. Wherever it would be best to check the project. And another thing is that if you have made like a document or a presentation or anything, make sure that you make the access public and add all the relevant links here. I'm just going to say like github.com/Aniket Raj/ like just a random URL like a project, then a Google Docs link, and all those things. Right. Next is the video demo. So the video demo, it will like basically be. It's always good to also have a video demo as part of your submission, because since you know your project end to end, and maybe it's sometimes easier to communicate using audio video to like tell the judges about your project. So that's why we have added a specific field for that. So let's say if you have already recorded it using your own software, like let's say OBS or something, and have uploaded it to YouTube, Vimeo, anything, you can just paste the link here, which will then take it ahead as part of your submission. Or in case if you have not recorded it, you can just directly use the Loom integration which we have on Devfolio. So you do not have to even leave the browser. You can just start recording from here, and once you stop the recording, it will directly paste the link over here. So we have made that easy as well. Um, then comes the cover image. So you will definitely have some creatives which explain your project, like just like a show or like a logo or some sort of thing. So cover image you can just directly add here. Like the max size would be 1 MB. Mm, Let me just add like a random image. Uh, yeah, I'm just like, I'll just add this. And then for the pictures, let's say screenshots or diagrams or whatever it is which helps describe your project best, you can take a look and add those pictures. So let's say I'm just gonna add, so I'll just add some random pictures. Oops, it was more than 1 MB. Yeah, so basically you can just add as many pictures as you want, and a logo of your project. If you were able to get a chance to also design a logo, that really makes it very attractive. Like, it shows the amount of effort you have put in your project. So you can add something like that. So I'll just also add a random image. Yeah. And then you can just select which platform this project is built for. You can just basically select wherever it is applicable. I'm just going to say web for now. And in the previous submission, then you can see how all the images and everything has been put together. And then once you click submit project for judging, then it is submitted on the platform. And I'm not going to do that, otherwise this random project will just show up on the submissions page. But yeah, like once you're all set, every year you can just do a double check. Even if you've like found out that, hey, I missed out editing this, so you can just go back and then add, and then just see how it looks over here. And then once you click your project submit project for judging, then yeah, we're all good to go. And once you have done that as well, once you submit your project for judging, you will be able to see it over here. Like there will be like another pill added called projects submissions. So basically you can just then find your submissions listed on the BOB World Hackathon landing page on Devfolio. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Is there anything I'd like? If there's basically anything you have any doubts about the platform, or 1 second, I'll just show the link over here. It's going to be guide.devfolio.co, where you can find all the relevant details about how the Devfolio platform works. So this is the docs for hacker organizers, and here's what you would be ideally going through: docs for hackers. You'll find some FAQs, participating in hackathons, applying, how to create, join a team, anything. If like you missed, you were not able to understand, you can just go through our docs, and they should help you pretty much get up to speed. And if you still are facing any queries, you can just reach out to the organizers of the hackathon, and or even you can reach out to Devfolio on hello@devfolio.co. We'll be able to help you out with the queries you have. So yeah, I think that brings me to the conclusion, and I'd like to wish all the best to everyone participating in this hackathon.